Very good morning, viewers. Welcome back. You're watching India Today, and this hour we bring to you the burning question. At the very top of this segment, we're breaking news coming in from Bangladesh. Second Hindu man lynched in just a week's time in Bangladesh, wherein Bangladesh now denies communal attack, calls victim a criminal. They have stated the victim, Amrit Mondal, an extortionist and a wanted criminal. Amrit, remember, died in the clashes during the extortion bid. That is the claim that's come in from Bangladesh authorities at this given point. The government has taken note of misleading information circulating on social media and various news platforms regarding a tragic killing that occurred Wednesday night within the Pongshu police station area of Rajbari. According to police reports and preliminary investigations, it has been established that the incident was not a communal attack. Rather, the violence stemmed from extortion and criminal activities. The deceased, identified as a top-tier criminal named Amrit Mondal alias Samrat, had arrived in the area to demand extortion money. He lost his life during a violent clash with an enraged local mob. This is the statement that's coming from Bangladesh on the particular lynching incident, the second one of that against a Hindu man. Let me quickly bring in Ashutosh Mishra, who continues to be in Bangladesh, track Anupam Mishra at this given point, who will bring us all the latest updates into this very story. Anupam, very good morning to you. Let's understand what exactly has gone down, because they are saying, the Bangladesh authorities has to say that this is not a mob lynching case. He was in fact caught in an extortion bid, and that's why meted with the treatment that he was.
Well, good morning, Shreya. According to Bangladesh police, this case is a different case from Deepu Chandra, and according to the reports from media and from Bangladesh police, this Hindu man who was beaten to death in Rajbari's Pangsha area on Wednesday night around 10:30 p.m. Has established an extortion gang, and this extortion gang was and he went to extort money from a local person, and then the family of the local person started shouting, and then locals gathered there, and they have caught Samrat alias Amrit Mondal and one of his accomplices Salim, and they have beaten to death this Amrit Mondal, and this is what Bangladesh police is claiming. But in both cases, if you witness the mob lynching has become a very regular kind of thing in Bangladesh. And what was the police and administration was doing when thousands of people have gathered and started beating a person to death? So this is the question which is arising out of these two incidents. One happened in a different area, Mymensingh, and this incident happened not very far from Dhaka in Rajbari's Pangsha area.
Right. Anupam, what we're trying to also understand is, even previously when the entire Deepu Chandra case took place, there were charges of blasphemy against him. That is what had been levelled by the authorities itself. But later on, when investigation took place, it was revealed that those charges were baseless. So while this particular man, he's a wanted criminal, he has a criminal past, but the question still remains, why is it that Bangladesh authorities, the police there, the legal system there, why can't they take the responsibility of taking action against him? Why does a mob need to lynch a person, a criminal also for that matter? Is law and order completely in shambles? It has been, and this is another example of minorities being targeted in the very country.
Well, yes, because you know that in both the cases, whatever may be the reason, the public gathered and they started beating the man, and thousands of people have gathered. So where was police at that time? This is the very question which has been asked from Bangladesh police, what you were doing when both these cases were happening. And it took a lot of time because, when in India, people gather and start doing things like that, police came as soon as possible. But what was police doing in those cases? This is the very question which is being asked from Bangladesh police. And in maybe the reason are different. In Deepu Chandra's case, there was a false blame on him, and the factory in which he was working, they have handed over to the public, and public started beating him, and they torched his body. So that was a very brutal kind of killing. But in this case, According to Bangladesh police, Samrat alias Amrit Mondal had a criminal history. He had cases against him
Right.
like extortion and murder. And according to them, he fled to India and then came back, and then
So there is
he was
there
beaten
is
to
an
death.
entire
But
criminal history behind Amrit Mondal. We understand that, but it still does not justify what has happened to him. The end, that the way they ended their lives, that is still not justified at this very given point of time, because it's another minority member we see who's lost his life in the disruptions. Now let's have a look at our report, our ground report brought to us by Ashutosh Mishra from Dhaka, in terms of how things have been panning out this morning.
हिंसा, तनाव और राजनीतिक अस्थिरता के बीच तारिक रहमान की वतन वापसी हुई है। 17 सालों बाद उन्होंने अपनी वतन की जमीन पर कदम रखा। बीती रात अपनी मां से मिले और अगले 24 घंटों में वो बांग्लादेश के वोटर बन जाएंगे और उसी के बाद बोगरा स्टेज से उनका नामांकन होगा। कई सारी चुनौतियां तारिक रहमान का इंतजार कर रही हैं। आज इन सड़कों पर एक बार फिर शांति दिखाई दे रही है। बांग्लादेश में बीते 24 घंटों में हिंसा की कोई वारदात नहीं हुई है, लेकिन इन सब के बीच अब लोगों की उम्मीदें बीएनपी पर है। वो इसलिए क्योंकि सबसे बड़ा राजनीतिक दल वही है। आवामी जीत पर प्रतिबंध है, तो आखिर चुनाव लड़ने का जो सबसे बड़ा रास्ता है वो सिर्फ बड़ा स्टेक होल्डर के तौर पर बीएनपी और तारिक रहमान है। लाखों की भीड़ ने उन्हें ये संकेत दे दिया है कि बांग्लादेश को एक बार फिर एक लोकतांत्रिक सरकार चाहिए और इसीलिए इस समय तारिक रहमान सबसे बड़ा चेहरा है। इन राजनीतिक अस्थिरताओं के बीच जब तारिक रहमान अपना चुनाव प्रचार शुरू करेंगे तब ये देखना होगा कि उनके मुद्दे क्या होंगे। उन मुद्दों में अल्पसंख्यकों की सुरक्षा कितनी होगी, घर के मसले कैसे सुलझाएंगे और उसके साथ अपने पड़ोसी देश यानी भारत बांग्लादेश के रिश्तों को लेकर के आखिर उनकी नीति नियति विषय क्या है।